Our John Fenolio is live in studio tonight to tell us what happens next. Hi, John.
Well, Cord and Micah, here we go again. Las Vegas, Parkland, Thousand Oaks, now El Paso and Dayton. These mass shootings always trigger new debates over guns in America. The question is, will anything change?
President Trump speaking out following this weekend's two mass shootings.
These barbaric slaughters are an assault upon our communities, an attack upon our nation, and a crime against all of humanity.
The president raising the El Paso suspected gunman's alleged motive, detailed in a racist anti-immigrant document posted online before the attack.
The shooter in El Paso posted a manifesto online consumed by racist hate.
But Mr. Trump making no mention of the accused shooter's language about immigrants, which reportedly mirrored the president's own relentless rhetoric.
This is an invasion. That's an invasion. Invasion. But how do you stop these people? You can't. There's no... That's only in the panhandle you can get away with that statement.
The president's use of invasion on camera and in tweets echoed in the accused gunman's manifesto, where he refers to a Hispanic invasion, despite him writing that Mr. Trump did not originally inspire his views.
Our nation must condemn racism, bigotry, and white supremacy. These sinister ideologies must be defeated. Hate has no place in America.
The president's speech also laid out several policy ideas to address mass shootings, but did not mention gun control measures like background checks, a noticeable change from his tweet just a couple hours before when he wrote, "Congress should pass strong background checks, perhaps marrying them with desperately needed immigration reform."
He is responsible for the hatred and the violence that we're seeing right now.
Former El Paso Congressman and Democratic presidential candidate Beto O'Rourke says the president's divisive rhetoric is partly to blame for the Texas massacre.
You cannot leave that just to me to say that. It's got to be you and those who are helping this country understand what is happening in our name, to connect those dots of these actions that can seem unconnected or disparate or random or just strange, that they're not.
Ohio Congressman and presidential candidate Tim Ryan also speaking out, calling on Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell to allow a vote on gun safety legislation.
He has two bills that are sitting at the Senate, one on background checks, one on closing the Charleston loophole that would immediately go into effect if the Senate would pass it. Mitch McConnell needs to get off his ass and do something. People are getting killed in the streets in America, and nobody's acting. Nobody.
The president is advocating for the death penalty in so-called red flag laws. They allow a judge to legally prevent people who pose a risk to public safety from being able to buy a gun. The president also placing blame on video games and social media, as well as mental illness for these mass shootings. Back to you.
John, thanks so much.